I think I'm going to be calling myself the Puerto Rican Piper for the YTPC because A, I smoke pipes, and B, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not full Puerto Rican. My Puerto Rican on my mother's side. My mother actually lives in Puerto Rico now. She moved there back in 2008. I've gone to see her once since then. But yeah, I think for the YTPC, I think I'm going to be calling myself the Puerto Rican Piper. I didn't want to take on a Piper name because there are already so many Pipers in the YTPC. But I'm pretty sure there's only one Puerto Rican Piper. So today the government was closed because they were holding the funeral for George H.W. Bush. May God rest his soul. Papa Bush. I saw a little bit of Trump going in today into the place where the eulogy was going to be said. He had to pass all the former presidents. He passed Hillary and Bill, and he passed the Obamas. And I watched their expressions, and I think that Hillary could have done a little better job of being more stately instead of acting like this is an 8th grade playground. I also noticed that Trump leaned forward the whole time, so I guess that he could stay in the periphery of all the people that hate him most's vision. That's about as far as I'm going to get into politics. I don't want to stray down one side or the other. And I know other YTPC members do that as well. Other YTPC members don't care. I just don't. I know where my politics lie. And but as the bearded Welshman says, when it comes to pipe smoking, there really is no political side. So this past birthday, I guess it's about a month ago now, I had been complaining about my hour-long commute home in the afternoon and how I always fell asleep. I don't fall asleep in the commute, but I struggle, I fight. It's a constant battle staying awake on this drive because I don't get much sleep. I go to bed way too late and I wake up way too early. So I was drinking things like Red Bull and Monster drinks, and my middle daughter, Shelby, she got me for my birthday a vape because she knew that it would be, I don't know if a safer alternative, but a lot better for me than the Monster drinks. Oh man, this sun. I don't know if this is too much. Well, now you can't see my face, but oh well. So I got this little vape, it's a small one, and I don't inhale it like Bill Clinton. I bring it in like a pipe. George Bruno did a video on vaping, coincidentally, a few days after my birthday. And that's when I realized that I didn't have to inhale. I could just take it into my mouth, and I'd still get the nicotine. I even looked it up for confirmation. You still can get the nicotine into your system, although I don't think you can get it as quickly as you do if you inhale. But so this is what I do now. I vape, and this is the only time I vape is when I'm driving home, or sometimes in the morning when I'm driving in. I get a little sleepy, even though I just woke up. Go figure. So I might do a little bit there. I went with her to the vape shop about 2 weeks ago, my first time in a vape shop, and started sampling different flavors. The amount of vape juice that I use, I'll get a bottle of it, and I know it's going to last me 6 months. But I wanted to get a different flavor, so we went, and the vape shop, the local vape shop that I go to, that we went to, had a really nice setup where they had a sample vape don't even know what to call these things, a sample vape canister for each of the flavors, and they had a bar. You just go up to the bar and you say, hey, I'd like to try some of that or try some of that. The only downside to that was they all tasted the same. And I don't know if it's because they've been reusing the different vape canisters and not changing the filters. I don't know, but literally they tasted all the same. There was some minor differences, but not enough to really wow me. So I was sitting there and I was kind of getting disheartened because I wasn't going to find anything that I liked. I was really looking for a chocolate banana. So they didn't have a specific chocolate banana flavor because those are my favorite milkshakes. So they said, well, here's a banana flavor and here's a chocolate flavor. And they did different combinations of chocolate flavors and banana flavors and said you can mix it together. And I tried a bunch of them and I hated all of them. So I was going through there. They have like this 3-hole punch binder with a little catalog of what they have, and I was flipping through it, and at the back was tobacco flavors. I was like, hey, I'm a pipe smoker, this makes sense. And I started looking at the different the different tobacco flavors. There was one that really caught my eye. It's tobacco flavored, and I wish I knew the name of it. I'm not a big name dropper, and I don't know why, just names just don't stick in my head. God, that light is terrible. That's a little better. Sorry about that. I had so much glare in my eye, I didn't see how bad it was. So this flavor that caught my eye was a tobacco flavor with a little bit of caramel in it. And then they took the juice and aged the juice in a rum barrel. It was a whiskey barrel. No, it was a bourbon barrel. It was a bourbon barrel for a specific amount of time. And I'm a craft beer drinker. I used to brew beer for years. And I guess that's another story I'll have to go into sometime. So the idea of aging things in whiskey barrels like they do sometimes with beer, I will jump on that. So this vape juice that I settled on was higher than normal, but it was a Black Friday. I remember that. It was a Black Friday, so they were having a Black Friday sale. It was something like 20% off. I got it for a really good price. I was very happy. So this is what I'm chooching on now, if you want to call it chooching. I'm not inhaling it. I'm smoking it like a pipe and just keeping the flavors in my mouth. It's very good. I taste the wood of the barrel. I taste a little bit of that tobacco flavor, and I taste a little bit of that caramel. It's really good. If I do that much pipe tobacco into my mouth when I was smoking a pipe, I would have serious tongue bite. Which reminds me, I'm catching up on Old Dirty Piper videos, and today he made a comment that he got a Yabo that had a pipe in it that was unfiltered, and he made mention that he has problems with tongue bite. Well, he didn't say it directly, but I inferred that from him, because he said that he would have to get this particular pipe if he liked it in 9mm filter. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe that's the problem. Maybe I just need to get more filtered pipes and put these filters in it, these balsa filters. My problem is I only have one filtered pipe. So, and that's the Joyo Delft that I got for my birthday, which is a really cheap pipe, but it's actually a decently smoking pipe. That's the only one that I have that's filtered. Lane merge. Okay, I'm good. All right. So, I think that if I continue having tongue bite issues, then I should try to smoke only filtered pipes, which means I'm going to have to buy at least one more filtered pipe and see if that alleviates the problem. Let's see. I haven't talked about my beard. I've been growing this for on and off let's see, I trimmed it down, and then I started again probably last October. So it's been 13 months, and it's not long because I've actually been trimming it down as it was growing. Just trying to straighten it out, because I think this side of my face grows faster than this side. So I was really freaking out about the fact where I would comb it and I would look at it and this side would be longer than this side. But once again, getting advice from the YouTube community. I was watching a George Bruno video, and he said that if you have problems with that, just let it grow out and the gravity will take care of evening it out. So I stopped trimming it and just letting it go. And I don't know if you noticed, but that segment that I had in the last video where I was talking about the 2 unfinished Savinellis, my beard was much shorter then. I was looking at it, and that was only literally November 5th. That was a month ago exactly, and my beard is like at least an inch longer now. So it's like growing faster. And the reason why it's growing faster is because, from once again, I was watching older George Bruno videos about growing beards, and he said stop washing it. So before I was using beard shampoo on it every night. Now it's like every 3rd night. I just wash it with water, and every 3rd night I just wash it with beard shampoo. And I think it's growing faster. I'm definitely noticing it. Also, I was trying to grow out my my handlebar, and early on when I started growing it, before I really found George Bruno, I ran across a YouTube channel where this guy had this huge, bushy handlebar mustache. And his advice for growing it was to just comb it out. Just comb it this way, don't touch it, just grow it out. I'll have to talk some other time about mustache and stuff. I'm about to run out of memory for my phone. So you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Hello, one more thing before I end this video. The vape that I was talking about on the way home was Castle Long by 5 Ponds, and I will put the link in the description down below. See you later.